Hey y'all, this is Megan with Cracked Ginger.
I just want to do a quick video showing y'all how to create a template from a drawing you have. If you scan it into your computer and need it bigger, or if you use Procreate or the IBIS Paint X that I told y'all about, that's a free program for, I know you can get it on Apple, I don't know about Android. Anyways, if you have a drawing and you just, or whatever you're needing to make bigger for your canvas, your door hangers, whatnot, this is the way I do it. I use Rasterbator.net, and I like this over blockcoasters.com, which also does the same thing, but you can't get quite as specific with your size. So I prefer this. So you're going to say create your poster. Then you're going to choose a file. I'm doing my pot of gold today. Then you want to make sure you use a JPEG for this. So I got that. Now click upload. And there it is. And you have like a little man, which I really like how you have the man for the size comparison or whatever. Just because I'm more of a visual person. Even if I have the measurements, I kind of like to see what it looks like too. So I'm using a US letter, and then, oh, I meant to leave that on portrait. And then I take margins off, and then I just want to size this. I switch over to inch. This is a UK based website, so everything's, and not in inches, but you can choose inches. That's what I prefer. That's what my measurements are in. My pot of gold door hanger is 19 3/4 inches. So this poster here is still too big. It's 34.02 inches this way and 44.25 inches this way. So I need to shrink it. I'm going to go down to 2. It's still just a little too big. I need this number here to be the 19 3/4. So let's try, let's see. And you just gotta play with it until you get what you're looking for, the numbers you need. So I'm gonna get, that's good enough. So 19.76, that's close enough for me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. No effects. You could also use just no effects, I said. You could also just use the outline of the image without the color in there. I'm going to print on Grayscale Quick Print, so it doesn't use all my ink, but I just, I'm being lazy and didn't want to send the other one over. So I'm going to take the crop marks off, complete 4-page poster. And then it should automatically download. Let's see. There it is. Now it's going to open. And here is my 4-page template. So then I'll take this and I'll tape it together, and it'll fit right over my door hanger. And I'll be able to just trace the design on there, which I'm actually on this one, since it's a pot of gold and half of it is just the pot. I'm actually only going to print the first 2 pages, but I'll show y'all how I do that here in just a second. Let me switch over to my table. I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, this is part 2 of how to create and use a template. The previous video, I showed you how to create your template, and since mine was a pot of gold, I was only printing the top 2 pages. So what I do is I just line these up right like so, and then just tape them together with some Scotch tape. All right, now I use, where's it at? Sorry, y'all, my allergies are kicking my butt today. Probably from all the horses and cows that kicked up all the dirt around me at the rodeo yesterday. Let's see. I'm just going to line this up Do-do-do. Hold it there. Stick some graphite paper underneath it. That's what I'm going to use. 2 pieces, so I don't have to worry about moving it around. Well, I grabbed too many. I use a lot of graphite paper, if you can't tell. Makes everything so much easier. Alright, make sure that that's still where it needs to be. Okay, and then I'm simply going to grab a pen and trace it on. I know some of you are already pretty familiar with graphite paper, but if you have not used it, this has made my life so much easier. And so I'll just trace like the main pieces of the project, not like the little details that I have on here. Like I won't outline the coins or anything, because they can do that themselves at the end, but I will go ahead and outline like the different colors of the rainbow, because I know my painters, and that will stress them out. All right, and I won't draw this line down here because, again, my painters can just do that with a Uniposca pen at the end, so I'm not worried about that. Okie doke. So now I'll take this off, remove those, and I'm good to go. Ta-da!